NABARD organizes this seminar every year to unveil the state-focused paper, A Roadmap for Agricultural and Rural Credit, Planning Aligning with the State's Developmental Priorities. We are honored to have with us today a distinguished gathering of policymakers, bankers, developmental agencies, and experts who play a pivotal role in shaping the financial landscape of our state.
In this regard, I also wanted to thank our finance department because some time back in the last year, they have issued a letter to all the district deputy commissioners advising them for their support in providing data to the NABARD DDMs. So it's a shared responsibility. That's the first point I wanted to make. Second, for a faster and focused development, we need a synergy. Convergence is one thing, synergy, we need a synergy. NABARD, on an average, we provide grant, not loan. Grant to various agencies for development activities to the tune of 6 to 7 crores annually. If you look at last 10 years data, our sanctions are in the range of 6 to 7 crore annually. Disbursements are in the range of 4 to 5 crore. So these areas here, I'm not saying any particular department or banker. It's here also it's a shared responsibility. On our part also, maybe we don't inform or we don't invite a line department or bankers in the project areas. Maybe that may be a shortcoming. I think we can, in future, going forward, we can have a better synergy so that the areas where we have grounded the projects, they can be focused by the line department and the bankers so that there is a tangible and sustainable development in those areas. Then coming to the third point, I think most of us are aware about the AgriStack project of Government of India. AgriStack, digitization of land record, I believe my banker friends will agree that if there is a proper digitized land records in Nagaland, to a certain percentage, I think there will be a quantum jump for agriculture credit. So AgriStack is one such initiative where the farmers registry, it's like we can call it the farmers Aadhaar. Farmers identity is captured, then a geo-reference map of the village, the area is there, then the crop registry is also there, where bankers will find it very convenient and easy to finance those farmers. So I would like to request our agriculture department to speed up this AgriStack implementation or onboarding. I think they have started some work. If they can speed up, then this will really help the bankers in financing of the farmers. The fourth point I wanted to mention is the theme that we have chosen for this year, promoting entrepreneurship and innovation. In fact, this theme we have taken from Government of Nagaland's publication, wherein the Government of Nagaland's focus is in development or promoting of entrepreneurship and innovation. I think all of us know there is a business integrated business hub and innovation center in Dimapur. That forest department's building in Midland colony. So that shows that the Government of Nagaland is also committed towards innovation and entrepreneurship development. Here, like I mentioned, we have been NABARD, we have been conducting or supporting various entrepreneurship development programs through what we call it MEDP, LEDP. Besides that, we also supported a number of skill development programs which are aimed at producing entrepreneurs. So besides that, we also support quite innovative projects, be it horticulture and other things. And this year, this financial year, we have for the first time in Nagaland, we have supported two innovative piggery projects. Bokashi, the Japanese model of this piggery, which is I think almost zero smell, and animals become healthy, and the meat also tastes better. That is what the farmers said. We have one in Mokokchung district, another in Peren district. So these initiatives of NABARD, if it can be supplemented by bankers in the form of lending to these farmers. In fact, this time we have told our partner agencies also, you have to invariably invite the nearest bank managers in the various training programs in this project, so that bankers know potential customers, potential loanees. And this particular topic, I would like to request other speakers also to share their thoughts on entrepreneurship and promoting entrepreneurship and innovation in Nagaland. Last but not the least, I just wanted to share this one for the general information of all the participants, that there's a joint initiative of Government of India, Government of Nagaland and NABARD called PAX computerization, Primary Agriculture Credit Societies Computerization Project. It's going on for almost 3 years now. So under this, the PAX are computerized, not simply providing the hardware, but this time the difference is that we provided the software, CBS for the PAX, so that the PAX also can act like a bank. The real-time basis, they will know their transaction details. Then it will offer the more transparency, more this one automation. So this project is going on in Nagaland. And another initiative which subsequently Government of India has initiated is formation of new multi-purpose PACs. So this is also a joint initiative of Government of India, Government of Nagaland and NABARD.
I request all dignitaries on the dais to remain standing for taking photograph.
So on an average, every year we are giving 40 odd crores to state government at a concessional rate, so that it can be utilized for grounding various developmental projects in the state of Nagaland. Direct financing is also an additional line of credit for financially sound entities, where they can borrow additional amount at lesser than market or remunerative rates. Again, one line of credit is from Department of Climate Action and Sustainability, because we understand that climate is a buzzword and the time to act on climate vulnerability is now. So we have a customized line of credit for addressing climate vulnerability in a loan cum grant model under DCAS. There's our climate vertical. Apart from that, we are supporting promotion of various farm and off-farm based initiatives in the state of Nagaland through our developmental grants with our capable partner. So these are the outline of state focus paper. You can see in the booklet on your desk. We try to cover 7 major chapters in the book and update the details pertaining which are most relevant to state of Nagaland. Some are starting with we have major socio-economic indicators of state. Again, this gives a trend, this gives a pulse of the state development on development status on various parameters. Banking sector profile, again in numbers we can tackle how much loan has been flown to the sector, what is the trend, what is the CD ratio, what are the number of branch per branch service to population ratio. If it is increasing, then means we are working towards getting a better objective. We are planning to take out the banking facility with state government and bankers to every person within the reach. We are doing a lot of things in improving the financial literacy through Center of Financial Literacy initiatives. Then the third and detailed chapter is NABARD perception or development perspective of the state, which is again our understanding of things happening in and around Nagaland, and where we can tweak the things with policy and credit so that we can get the desired results in the state. Potential credit outlay, these are the numbers which we arrived at by bottom-up planning and culmination of our all 17 district level potential link plans. So this gives a roadmap to banker, to lending institution, and to government also, that how well we are going to do in priority sector with bank loan in coming financial year. Status and prospectus of cooperative, as our GM OIC sir highlighted in his speech also, that there is a very prestigious and ambitious project of turning cooperative into vibrant business entity, and it takes a lot of effort from all the stakeholders, people at center, people at state, NABARD people, and our technical partners. So and of course primary level agriculture credit society or large area multi-purpose credit society. So until and unless we all come on the same page and come out with sync, this target won't be achieved very easily. So cooperative sector we are having a lot of focus so that we can achieve the desired result within given time frame. Infrastructure support, under our RIDF initiative and several other initiatives, we are giving extended long-term refinance loan to state government and banks also under certain product bundles, so that can translate into growth and development of infrastructure in the state. And the policy initiative again, like the recent policy initiative being Pradhan Mantri Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana, in which 100 least productive district has been chosen. One district, Mon, has been chosen in Nagaland for that purpose. So we are in all state level committee, district level committee and national committee, so that we can combine our synergies and work on the parameters which can improve over a 3-year or 5-year period of time with all of our initiatives. Next please. So these are state profile in numbers. One point I'd like to highlight over here, that year-over-year growth is previous year per capita income was 1,68,000. So it has increased by 10,000 rupees in one financial year. So at a base of 1.68 lakh, it's less than around 5 to 6%. So we should, our collective action should be in such a way that we could trigger the per capita income for at least 7 to 10% range. For that, we need to meticulously plan and act upon the credit planning so that this can translate into ultimately triggering the higher per capita income or year-over-year growth. Other parameters are mostly static apart from credit achievement, so we can move to next. So these are state in numbers per se, the current financial year, and some data related to banking and finance are for second quarter, that is on 30th September 2025. So this gross crop area last report is 2.92 lakh hectare in the state, and we are having a cropping intensity of 132. Next please. So this is gross banking profile as per September 2025 data. So we are having a few unbanked blocks as of now also. I think banks, SLBC and government are working on to cover that gap to zero. These are 11,800 crores around our deposits. Sorry, loan outstanding. Deposits are 18,415 crore and CD ratio is just above the desired level, 64.40%. Concentration of banks branches is also there in some 3-4 districts, so we need to work out for even spread of the bank branches. Next. As you can see, year over year credit flow is increasing. Like in 4 years we have reached from 650 to 1460 crores per annum, but there's a lot to go, miles to go, I would say. So for that we need to plan and sync our activity. Banks those are getting corporate targets and the ACP target, they need to be dovetailed so that we can at the same time achieve business targets and achieve the developmental targets or credit flow targets to the state simultaneously. I think SLBC is working in this regard. So these are the target achievement for last 4 financial years. So coming financial year 2026-27, which is due to start on 1st April, this is the culmination of all district level priority target, which is around just less closer to 3,100 crore for the financial year. So this is above the Government of India target for present financial year, which is around 2,700 crores. So I request and urge all the bankers that let's adopt it, let's own it, and let's achieve it. In agriculture and allied sector, we have projected for around 1,050 crores, and subsector wise, there are some sectors in agriculture which are having great potential, being it animal husbandry. Horticulture also is having potential. So accordingly, you can think of achieving these easy targets by respective bank level policy, branch level policy, and guidelines. Ancillary, for ancillary sector, we have projected for 212 crores. So for this sector, some agri and allied activities are covered, so we can achieve, then it will be good for the sector. So MSME being a key driver, and it is going in sync with our chosen theme also. In past years, achievement has also been encouraging. So a projection of 1,800 crores has been made for coming financial under MSME sectors, and there are certain clusters also, certain pockets also, where MSE financing can be done in bigger way. So branch managers and bank coordinators may take a note of it so that we can achieve or surpass the targets. These are the minimum targets and they can always be surpassed. So coming with the all projection and analysis and our understanding of scheme of things based on data and evidence, we have came up with some pointers which we all need to ponder and act upon and implement upon. Like the crop production, majorly crop production is, we all are aware of that, what are the bottlenecks, what are the hurdle in crop production in the state of Nagaland. So just at the cost of repetition, slow pace in offtake of crop loan, there are many factors responsible for it. Any banker, if would like to mention something like as a branch level or as a bank level, why we could not achieve crop loan at desired pace? If someone want to add, any banker in the house? It's good to listen from practitioners. So, yes. Okay, so as YC sir also suggested during AgriStack, we need to have a clear land record or where we can create charge also. In absence of that, bankers are usually, I think, not comfortable lending to agriculture sector. One particular crop is under very over focus, which is paddy. Then low productivity is also a cause of concern, where banks are everything they are doing on return on investment wise, so they are not finding it lucrative at some point of time. So again, the solution is also the same. We need to intensify KCC saturation to the eligible farmers, and if we are finding any bottleneck, we need to find solution with policy makers and with other stakeholders so that we can extend more and more eligible KCC to more and more eligible farmers. Diversification to other crops, millet based on the geography and soil type, millet can be a good option to diversify aggressively, and there are many policy push support from central and state schemes are available to millet. We are having scientists also, research institution also where farmers can be dovetailed so that we can create a complete ecosystem led by technical support, bank finance and policy support. So all these three combined together will give our desired results. Creation of agri credit guarantee trust, like several other credit guarantee trusts, bankers are mainly reluctant because they sometimes feel that what if this loan goes bad. So if state government can take an initiative that we are going to create a guarantee trust for agricultural loan, that will give a greater comfort to lender, and we can lend to the sector more aggressively, more generously. Climate resilient since climate vulnerability is for real, we can promote climate resilient crop with bank finance in this zone, in this geography. In water resources, there are a lack of adequate water resources, and rains are very much concentrated on 3 or 4 months of the entire year. Need for efficiency in water use, that can also be practiced through various technical channel, or we can go for drip or some other measures which are applicable or suitable for this geography. Interventions, we can go for solar power based irrigation facilities wherever there water resource or water body is available. We can bring reservoir, rubber check dams or low cost check dams so that we can hold water for longer period of time for use over a extended period. We can diversify towards less water intensive crop, or we can take less water using techniques in crop production. Next. So in farm mechanization, farm holdings are mostly scattered and small, so we can't do use big equipments on farming. In state of Nagaland, Agri Clinic and Agri Business Center, which is a sort of one-point solution to farmers, can be practiced or can be thought of. We also keep on highlighting the features, the scheme details, the benefit to eligible clientele and bankers also, so that more and more ACABC can be established in state of Nagaland. Training rural youth for operating machine and promoting farms or implements bank, because for the scale and for the better use, we can promote from government support or from bank loan and government support both combined. Farm and implements bank at block level or cluster of villages, that can be used by people over 5 villages or people spread over a block, which is contiguous patch. So that can be thought of. In plantation and horticulture, I'll come to the solution which are obviously related to eliminating the counter issues in that sector. The establishment of high-tech nursery, jahan pe we can get high yielding variety saplings and other plantation materials for horticulture plants. Diversification of agriculture and establishment of agro-processing unit, because horticulture is a sector which can be grow very easily with small push due to geography and location. So we need to establish more and more processing units also related to agri and horticulture sector. In animal husbandry, we need to have improved breeds. I was mentioning about Bokasi pig, which are having better meat quality and less smell. So we need to have AI center, artificial insemination center, so that breed can be improved over a period of time. We can think of this decentralized center so that that can be reached easily by the people residing in the villages, farmer residing in the villages. Thrust on KCC for animal husbandry. Usually we connect or link KCC with agriculture, but KCC for other than agriculture is also a solution so that we can promote animal husbandry through bank credit. In fisheries, establishment of water testing lab can be done at the district level or some zonal level pe, where they'll test the water and suggest what fishes are good to grow in that water, in that lake, in that reservoir, in that stream. Water bodies owned by state government may be leased to SHGs or cluster level federations or good working farmer producer organizations. So this policy post can give them an additional source of income where they work as commercial entity based out of profit. Next. So again, coming to agro food processing sector, we need to set up some clusters with support of bank finance so that this sector can get a thrust, a quantum in the development. Interventions required in storage and marketing. Last time we were discussing in state level bankers meeting that there is only one warehouse in Nagaland which is accredited with Warehouse Development Regulatory Authority. So if we can promote, or government can come up with some incentive scheme where eligible promoters or eligible entities including PACs, FPU, SHG can be encouraged to build smaller warehouses, 100 MT, 200 MT or 500 MT, so and get it accredited through WDRA, which is with a very nominal fee they are doing. Once any warehouse is accredited under WDRA, they can issue their receipt, and warehouse receipt financing can be done by the farmer, availed by the farmers whose produce are kept in WDRA warehouses. So this sector is yet to start. I guess this year we are having 50 lakh target, if I'm right. 50 lakh target for warehouse receipt financing. So these are the new sector which can emerge if we collectively push it, and it will ultimately be bettering the farmer. Next. So coming to the last part of it, that some critical issues or the critical gaps where immediate interventions are required. I'd like to list upon them in order of priority. Strengthening and involvement of PACs in crop loan disbursement. So PACs were a cooperative institution. Those are in existence since 1904. More than 100 years old institution is PACs. So we need to leverage their cohesiveness, their reach, their affiliation with farmers, and this time the technical support and the PACs computerization program. So if we all work together collectively, PACs can be turned into a robust, dynamic business organization available at village level. And they can be very handy in extending the required credit to the farmer for various cropping cycles. As I told earlier, credit guarantee trust for agriculture will help the lenders, and it will give the comfort to lenders so that they can lend more to eligible farmers without fear of losing their money, without fear of getting loan account NPA. Recognition of FPO in forward, backward and procurement, linkages and procurement. So if certain FPO promoted under any scheme, be it central sector scheme, be it NABARD scheme, be it state government scheme or Atma scheme or any other scheme is working well, we should incentivize and make a policy provision that they will be given priority in any and every existing scheme of state government, agriculture department or horticulture department or any line department. It will not only work as incentive for FPO to work well, again it will be a delivery tool which can ensure very effective delivery of the product or services or government scheme to the targeted beneficiaries. Diversification of agriculture through commercial horticulture. Yes, again people are doing various horticulture in piecemeals in the state, and government through horticulture department, agriculture department is supporting of like kiwi plantation, orange or coffee. So if a comprehensive horticulture scheme comes for incentivizing the farmers with obviously with their riders and their terms and conditions, it will be helpful in increasing the acreage of various horticulture crops over the period of time, and it will be ultimately benefiting the farmers. Encouraging commercial pisciculture. I guess Mokokchung mein one fishery cluster is being thought of. So similar scheme we can replicate through state support in the Nagaland for development of pisciculture sector. For bank, KCC finance and agriculture loan to be prioritized, because KCC is not about working capital only. Agriculture financing is not about working capital only. We need to promote capital formation in the sector also, as a banker, as a lender. Every year we are conducting unit cost meeting, and the booklet is being circulated to all bankers or their controllers. So I'll urge bankers to go for term loan in agriculture also, so that capital formation in the sector can be ensured. Financing FPO, OFPO. OFPO are the future, and particularly where diverse geography are there, spread is very less. Collectivization is the answer, and so are FPO. So in FPO system, a lot has been changed in last 10 to 15 years with a lot of policy support, lot of relaxation in Ministry of Corporate Affairs rules, pushed by state government, central government and various agencies including NABARD. So once bankers start seeing FPO as a viable business proposition, that will change the entire story. So in piecemeal, FPOs are getting finance, but if we can leverage, it will be good for both, for bankers business angle also and for FPO's business perspective also. And FPO is not owned by a person, it's a group of farmers, group of persons. So ultimately it is going to benefit larger society. KCC in JLG mode can be thought of. Last days I was seeing the data. Microfinance, NBFC, MFI loan in the state are at increasing trend. So in last 3 years, the disbursement went from 26 lakhs to 55 lakhs. It means that people are there who are taking and affording higher rate of interest loan. So if it's a lose of business for bankers working in the state also. So that is also a viable business proposition where you can get your business and farmers in JLG mode will get cheaper loans than the existing alternate. So that was all from my side. If there are any questions or any opinion, any feedback, houses
Projects are not sustainable or not viable. But most of the project credit prepared by the state government are being rejected by the bankers. For example, PMEG. Most of the project the youth are submitting, the unemployed people are submitting, are being rejected, sometimes without citing any reason. Of course, we have this mortgage problem. So Nagaland government has come up with Sarfasi Act also. I don't know how many of us are familiar with the Sarfasi Act, but in order to avoid this land holding system, Sarfasi Act was brought up. We have a peculiar kind of land holding in Nagaland. Because of Article 371A, the land in its resources belong to the people. So even government is finding it very difficult. For development activities, sometimes it becomes a hurdle also. To be very frank, it becomes a hurdle also. So we don't need digitized land data also. Except in Dimapur municipal area where there is 18 square kilometer, only it comes under Assam land law, where the MOSA system is there. We have Bata and all. So that is the problem we are facing from the policymaker also. And from cooperative side, NABARD has been helping us all these years. The NABARD has been mandated for the upliftment of the rural people. So actually we have computerized 231 packs, primary agriculture credit societies. But we are facing problem with the online auditing. In spite of our joint effort from NABARD side also, from cooperation side also, we are not making the progress as intended. Out of 231, no, at present we could only upload online 18 cooperative society only. And we are supposed to complete all the auditing by December 2025. And the ministry is pressing us. So what we are thinking is now, since the cooperative society also shifting to this technology, no, we want the young people, educated people to come in. We don't have young educated people, only the villagers, poor villagers, who are not able to operate even a single computer also. So that way we are facing it very difficult. And some of the societies are POCO societies. So that is why we are finding it very difficult. Otherwise, once all the data, all the informations, all the biodata are loaded, it will be very easy for the bank, the cooperative bank, to finance them within no time. Know that even RCS offices in the process of computerization. I want to impress upon the House that our economy is so small, And everybody know that government sector has been saturated. No, most of our educated youth should be absorbed, and we have potential to absorb these people in agri and allied sector. Agri and allied sector, we have a lot of potential. If we talk about cooperative department, LCDC, they advance a lot of loan today in the region. But because of our default, non-payment of loan and all, it blocked the younger generation also. Government is not in a position to guarantee those loans. So that we're losing a lot of opportunities. So, but with time, I hope we will be able to finance at least those potential people who has the potential to start some business and absorb our young people. We are facing the problem of unemployability. We have so many educated people. In India, we're the third state, most literate state. But we are facing the unemployability problem here. So government is also trying to skill up all our educated young people. So let's hope that in the days to come, we will also be at par with other states of the country. It is a joint effort from all of us. Unless and until we converge whatever creative plan that government may formulate, unless the banker come forward, it will not help. So we want to request all the bankers to kindly help the young people, and whatever government formulate a plan for this educated unemployed, let us all help them. If the project has the potentiality, if it can sustain, I think it is our job to help these young people. I'd like to congratulate the NABARD for coming up with the state focus papers, and also for including the newly created 6th district in the PLP. I think it will go a long way. Whatever shortcoming that we have in the thing, but at least we have made a beginning. So all of us, let us work together for the development of our state. With these few words, I end my address. Thank you.